Hi everybody, it's Dr. Lisa Ann Homick from Homick Advanced Chiropractic, and this is Brain Snob. It's been a long hiatus. I haven't been around doing too much, mostly because I'm overthinking everything, and now I want to have the perfect script with all the other perfect everything, and I haven't done any videos. Just, I guess, procrastinating. Just a silly reason. But today I'm going to talk about the AARP Magazine that just came in the mail. And if you watch my last video, I did the same thing because the topic was quite interesting. So I have a subscription to this, and sometimes I think it's just a little trivial. And I did make a video, but I ditched it, deleted it because I was going on too long. So I've got sticky notes to shorten my video. But coming up soon, I am going to do a video topic called Your Goals Are All Wrong, and I'm going to talk about that. Also, I'm going to do another video, Stopping Inflammation is Wrong. So let's call it the Wrong series. I try to be positive and bring you exciting, inspirational talks, but sometimes I do have to say some things are wrong and we are mistaken to be doing that. But I want to flip it and go into the positive direction. But your goals are wrong. I'm going to tell you how to make it positive. And stopping inflammation is wrong. If you're using a pill to get rid of inflammation, that's wrong. If you are using ice to cool inflammation, that's wrong. Let's talk about it in the next few videos. Coming up also, I'm going to be launching the Dare to Grow University because I'm a chiropractor. I adjust you. I want you to fuel your brilliance and upgrade your journey. That means you aren't going to be the same. I expect you to do a little bit more each day to make this world a better place. I want you to grow your talent every day. Even if it's just a little bit more than the day before, I want you to be better today than you were yesterday. So, let me pause for a second here. Okay, just had to answer a message because people like to hear the message soon and quickly. So AARP, this is the August-September 2021 issue. A lot of this is, they're talking about money and medicine. That's pretty much what this is. Look at this. We already got a drug ad on the back. Of course, that's how they're getting financed to print this. Oh, Raisin Bran. Look at that. We've got an ad for some processed foods. And so, like I said, some of this is trivial. It's entertaining, I suppose. But when you're reading oh, look at this, Metamucil. Another drug ad, of course. So you know, totally opposite of the direction I go in as a chiropractor. We are drug-free. We are surgery-free. We are focusing on how your brain takes good care of you because brain first, body follows. And the 3 doorways to walk through: move your brain, feed your brain, talk to your brain. There are 10 steps within those doorways. They're so simple. And that's the direction we go in. Let's look at this. So, in the first few pages, there's all the stuff you should be watching on television. Catch a New Show, The King of Primetime, all these shows called FBI, FBI Most Wanted, and Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, all the Law and Orders. And so I have to confess, I was watching quite a bit of Netflix, and I decided after I finished the current series I was watching, it was time to get rid of the binge watching. I would go home and just catch up and just watch and watch and watch because I wanted the real world out of my brain for a few hours after work and then dive into it the next day. But over time, I really saw the time I was wasting. Some of these stories, if you ever listen to Jason Christoff, he talks about how television and movies, they're designed to really put you in a trance. Just the brainwashing and I was noticing myself a lot of violence, terrible storylines, I want happy endings. I want the good guy to win. And the ones I was watching were just negative, depressing. And I started to think at night, I'd say, these characters, they're so pathetic. And, oh, why would they do that? And I said, I have to stop it. I know it's fiction, it's made up, but it gets to you after a while. So no Netflix. I'm taking a clean break. In fact, when I did that, I actually read a book. And this one, Why You Get Sick and How Your Brain Can Fix It, I read it in 2 days. So if I can find books like these, I will stay busy. Find good things to read. And okay, here's an article about Jennifer Hudson. She's just doing a lot of exciting things now, but I gotta dig the red outfit. That's just the take-home message from me for that one. Here's one. Okay, here we go. Tom Brady, the football guy. What does he eat? Oh, this is too fun. This is too fun. He has a smoothie at 7 a.m. Do you know what's in this thing? Almond milk, almond butter, banana, Brazil nuts, pumpkin, hemp, and chia seeds, blueberries, and some organic plain yogurt. Okay, whatever. A snack at 11 o'clock, a protein bar, and it looks like it's plant-based. It's not really real protein. Lunch, he's going to eat a plant-based meal and incorporate some fish with like a wild salmon, spiced cauliflower, and pistachio arugula pesto or fresh cod with salsa verde. Okay, that's interesting. At dinner time, what does he eat again later in the day? Another mainly plant-based high-protein meal, such as quinoa, tubule, and a fish taco bowl. Or twice a week, he'll have red meat or poultry. Okay. So it's going to be a salad topped with steak tips or chicken. All right. He's not going to be in football for much longer if this is the direction he's going in. Now, if you know how to move your brain, feed your brain, talk to your brain, and of course, feeding your brain, it is the keto diet that I focus on. Keto, carnivore. In fact, that is what our ancestors were eating. We have to eat the old-fashioned way, not this newfangled way, not all this, the way we grow our plants, to grow our animals. Oh, and dessert, dark chocolate in the form of a bar. Chia seed pudding, cookie dipped in chocolate or ice cream. Okay, so he's turning 50. La la la. How many Super Bowls did he win? Okay, 6 years should do the play with the most Super Bowl rings. He won't be in football if he keeps this up. Sorry. If you want to know more, ask me with the Brain Sets Telehealth Self-Discovery Session. And what's on the opposite side? Oh, some fast-acting biotic. Gummies. Some type of supplement here to give you relief from abdominal discomfort, gas, and bloating. Because you're probably eating what he's eating. Come on. Oh, this is great. Let's flip the page again. Okay, 7 of the worst habits for your brain. This was interesting. What are the worst habits? Number 1 worst habit, you accentuate the negative. Okay, I can go along with that. You can't be negative day in and day out. It's going to wear you down. Your brain believes what you expose it to. So if you're full of negativity, your brain is negative. I get that. Number 2, you skip your vaccines. Okay, what big disagreement right here. It says here, so many people blew off the flu shot during the 2018-2019 flu season, and we know how many people are hesitant about the vaccine that came out recently. Okay. Somehow they decided that the people who kept up on the vaccine schedule have better cognitive abilities in older age. Now, I'm going to tell you right there, mercury and aluminum and propylene ethyl, whatever it is, ethyl glycol, antifreeze, going through the blood-brain barrier, I disagree. That is just not right there. So out of these 7 worst habits, that one I do not agree with. Let's move on to number 3. You drink sugary beverages. Okay, that's a no-brainer. Don't be drinking it. Number 4, you have unhealthy sleep habits. Yes, of course, you've got to sleep. Okay, I get that one. Habit number 5, you crank up your headphones. We're not teenagers anymore. This is AARP Magazine. If you are of the age of wisdom, if you're at the age of retirement, AARP, Association of Retired People, don't you think you shouldn't be turning up the volume on your headphones? Okay. Bad habit number 6, you regularly take these kinds of medicines. Tricyclic antidepressants, overactive bladder medications, and some over-the-counter antihistamines because they can block the actions of acetylcholine, a brain chemical important for learning and memory. Okay, I'm fine with that one. Yes, these drugs are going to damage your brain, but let's not forget the other ones, the whole slew of them that actually damage your mitochondria. Antibiotics, number 1, statin drugs, blood pressure drugs, other heart drugs, all the anti-anxiety drugs. There are a lot of drugs that wreck your mitochondria. Don't leave them out of the picture either. Bad habit number 7, you don't have a sense of purpose. Big one. I agree wholeheartedly. That's why I am starting the Dare to Grow University on my Patreon channel, because we need everybody's full participation in the world. You should be promoting your talents every day, promoting them and improving upon them, because you need to share with the rest of the world. If you don't have a sense of purpose, then you're depriving others of something beautiful, and you are also going to have a slowed down, decaying brain. I agree with that one. Another page here, we've got money saving. Isn't this funny? Because of the so-called pandemic, we didn't have a lot of coins. People were avoiding those things, and was there a shortage of coins? I don't know. That's just not important to me. Okay, meet Becky from Medicare. Apparently there's some fraudulent phone calls, robocalls, trying to get people to do some genetic tests, and Medicare is going to pay for it. Your doctor won't pursue it because your doctor just doesn't want to pursue it. Just all kinds of silly stuff. Of course, if somebody calls you up cold calling, yeah, don't jump on every bandwagon when somebody's calling you and telling you, oh, you got to do this. Here's another interesting one. My very first colonoscopy, trying to tell people just how awesome it was, and not painful, because everything was just done nicely, and the anesthesia was helping to keep it painless. And yep. Okay, and then this one, what do I wear back to work? I suppose, I don't know who was out of work for a whole year or who worked from home for a whole year. I don't know, maybe they live somewhere else, not in my town, but now they're going back to work and they just forgot what to wear. And here's some suggestions, what to wear to work again. That's entertaining, I should say. Jamie Lee Curtis, yep, gotta read all about her. She's having a grand old time. Life couldn't be better. She's happy, 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 happy. So if you're not happy, take your lessons from her. And she will tell you her life story. Okay, moving on. Okay, like I said, this magazine is all about money and medicine. Okay, when your body attacks itself, aka autoimmune disease. All right. Our risk of these common disorders may be much higher than that of our parents, researchers say. What is going on? All right, I'll tell you what's going on. Toxins. We are so toxic. It's in our air, our food, our soil, and our water, everywhere. And people now need to take extra steps to detoxify. It's not happening naturally because it's just too much. Too much at one time. Get the toxins out of your body. A lot of it is not within our control. Sad, I know, and it's crappy. that the toxic overflow in our environment is just bizarre. And write letters to your congressmen and women and call them up and complain and fight. But in the meantime, take care of your health. So autoimmune diseases, take care of the toxins. Help yourself. And if you want to learn more, call me. Brain Sense Telehealth Self-Discovery Sessions. That's all. You don't need to read about autoimmune diseases out of this magazine. The Voices of 9/11, the 20th anniversary is coming up. This is probably a very emotionally charged article where interviews with school teachers, firefighters, people who were just all over the area, who work there, who live there. Real people, not movie stars, but you're going to read the experiences of people who were there. And that is something we should all take time to remember and reflect upon. And how the whole city had to dig out, how people had to overcome their post-traumatic stress. Very heart-wrenching. So that is an interesting article right there. And I didn't put any sticky notes in the rest of the magazine. I'm kind of done there. Oh, you need to do your crossword puzzle if you're into that sort of thing. I guess it's good for the brain because a lot of trivia. Like I said, if you're good at trivia, you probably like this magazine. I'm not dissing crossword puzzles. They're very good brain exercise, but always move your brain, feed your brain, and talk to your brain. That's how we keep the brain healthy. And you've got to put money back in the brain bank. When you are in the protective mode, you're spending money, you're taking money out of your energy bank. We got to put it back in the brain bank, energy bank. Those are my synonyms. Whatever you take out, you have got to put back. And we do it with chiropractic, and we do it with the Brain First Always protocol. So I hope you enjoyed my quick run through of the AARP magazine. This is a good book if you ever want to read it. Why you get sick and how your brain can fix it. This is chiropractic in a nutshell. Chiropractic as it should be done today. Modern chiropractic has to focus on the brain. And it's fun. It's fun. It's easy. And what are you waiting for? So look ahead at the next videos. I will be working on them. I promise. There, I said it publicly. I've got to get it done. No more procrastinating. If you want to, I wish you would, click like, click subscribe, share the videos, go to my website, createpurpose.com, watch the new member orientation video. I did change it. It's updated. And check out the other podcast I do. It's just called Brain Snob Podcast. Different from the Brain Snob YouTube. And thanks for watching.